figure it out. Out here loves. Boy, I tell you. All these trip facts. Give me a second. Get back in the truck. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. It's going on. It's going on. Got a little stuff we got to get taken care of today. Yeah. Let's see. These are all. Just went and got some breakfast. We got a lot to do today while we're while I gotta wait. These are the trips I did yesterday. About six. Oops. What's going on? Who was that? Who was that? These comments just go real fast. What's up, man? All right, so it's about six trips that I did yesterday before I head out here. Company basically told me they put me on a safety hold because trailer was due for inspection. Trailer was due for an inspection, and I did a video not too long ago about what happened. Apparently, on my way here, let me see if I can turn this around. I should be able to turn around. There we go. On my way here, shit just busted my windshield, split it all the way across, cracked the whole windshield. I don't know if the second one is cracked because it's smack in the middle. That rock hit it dead in the middle. So now the company is gonna pay for that. You know why? Because it's your tractor. So I need a DOT inspection on the trail. I mean the trailer and my tractor. Damn, I should have bought those glasses that I seen in there. I'm gonna go back and get it. Uh Coming off out of New Mexico, because our well is in New Mexico. Consistent. You're getting loads back to back to back to back to back. Let me see if I can. It's too much damn work to be doing all this. All right, so that one ended at 9:30. Uh, the wells, for the shipper is like 15 miles down the road. Titan Carlsbad, and then you just drive 15 more miles right back to the well site and offload your sand. Sometimes it's a wait in the night. Sometimes you just go right on in the daytime, offload your sand, off for another one. You grab that sand. Sometimes the shippers just take forever to offload you. All right, what's this? Oh, okay. So I'm on my way yesterday. Well, they called me while I was in the sleeper. Told me I'm on a safety hold. They're not dispatching me on any more loads until I get this trailer inspected. It's past due for an inspection. I didn't know. And they called me and told me. I said, all right, cool. Point me in the right direction. I said, well, you're in New Mexico. Can't send you in New Mexico to do a DOT inspection because you have Texas plate. closest place, Kermit was down because lightning hit it. Got struck by lightning, so they say that place won't be up anytime soon. Guess it fried their equipment. I'm like, what are the chances? Only place left now is Odessa, 2.5 hours away. So I was like, all right, cool. Just turn on my fuel card so I can get some fuel. Truck, I only had like a quarter of a tank, and I got here with no problem. Probably still on quarter of a tank. How is that possible? Good question. Well, I reset my fuel, my miles per gallon, to actually see how much a truck burns. It say it gave 20 miles to the gallon on straight highway, and then when I'm doing short runs, it will average me 7 miles to the gallon because it's not running long enough to give you more miles to the gallon. So what happened now is that every time when I'm running straight highway, I gotta turn on. Well, I gotta reset my miles per gallon so it gives me my full capacity of those miles per gallon. Now, some of y'all probably like, how in the world did your truck give you 20 when the truck only gave you 7 point something or 8 miles to the gallon? Some give you 10 miles to the gallon. Well, there's a button on here on your truck where you see these. I see your message. What's up, man? Let me zoom out. Where you press this when your parking brake is set, and it tells you up here. Where's my keys? It tells you up here your miles per gallon. So from me island truck, it went from 7 miles to the gallon to 5.4 miles to the gallon. So when I'm gonna leave here, I reset it because I'm gonna be hitting straight highway, and then that builds up my miles per gallon. Now today, I gotta get a DOT inspection for my trailer. I mean, for my tractor. So I gotta take this back to this place to get the windshield fixed. Then go back to the place to get the DOT inspection for my truck because it needs to be done every 90 days. Costs $40. Once that's done, then I gotta go to the yard, drop this truck off, call up the guy at the dealership. He's gonna come pick me up, drive to the dealership, fill out the paperwork. No Punisher. Fill out the paperwork, pick up the truck, take it back to the yard, park it up, hop back in my truck, drive back to New Mexico, get some more loads in because I'll be flying out on the 27th. I mean on the 17th. I have a guy called me yesterday. He wanted some work. I broke down everything to him. What's his pay? How he'll be getting paid. I'll put him where the money is. Whatever he needs to do. So I spoke with the recruiter, which it's only one person I deal with. They didn't even give me a goddamn fork. What the French vanilla? Oh, my bad. I apologize. So spoke with the recruiter from the new well that they have opened up in Oklahoma. Those guys are taking home 3,200 a week. So I call back my drivers and say, hey, bump this pneumatic stuff. That can wait. Because when you guys go to orientation, I'm going to have to send the truck over to get the blower installed. That's an additional 8,500 for the blower with lifetime warranty, brand new. I send that I send y'all to do just like what I'm doing. A little pays a little more, but it's less loads you be getting. I do like 18 to 21 loads a week compared to what you guys would be doing the sandbox in Oklahoma, these 6 mile runs. So you go from here to there, 6 miles, and you do that as much as you want. Now the guy was asking me, so how much loads do I get per day? I say it varies. If the well is down, I can't control that. Do you get detention pay? Yes, you get detention pay if you're under a load. Whatever you get, whatever however you run is however you make your money. So they're asking me questions like, where do they take a shower? Take a shower at the truck stop. Where do you do your laundry? There's laundromats at truck stops. How about home time? You take your home time when you want to take your home time. You ain't working like a company driver. You're still working under the company, but just be in mind, however you run is however you make your money. So I ain't got no problem with it. I understand that everybody needs their home time. By all means, run for 2, 3 weeks, take 2, 3 days off. If you take 3 weeks off, just take 4 days home. Just do what you need. You're gonna make money. Ain't no doubt about it. You're gonna make your money. Any questions? Shoot them now while I'm trying to chow down. Cause once I leave out of here, I'm gonna go pick up that truck. Well, I gotta go get the DOT inspections and all that stuff first. So shoot all the questions from now, so I can know what's going on. Um, Also, you guys want to know if I still I'm hiring. I got 2 drivers that hopefully I can get both of them on the 22nd at the same time, so they both follow each other out there to Oklahoma to get those 6 mile runs and make those 3 grand, 3 grand plus. Sounds too. One of them was like, it sounds too good to be true, because he's leaving out of Swift. But I'm telling you, man, call up the other guys. They gave me butter. Call up the other guys. I'll give you a number. You talk to them. Call the recruiter. Talk to him too. Easy as that. This live ain't gonna last too long. When it's done with this, now I'm taking it off. Say, when am I getting more trucks? Well, I got to pick up one today and drive it to the yard, and I'll be installing, like, if you can see it. I installed my power inverter behind my seat, and I'll be putting a microwave and a refrigerator. One will be, like I say, one will be picking up today on the 11th. I'm flying out on the 17th. And then once I get the info, I just need the other guy's driver's license to go pick up the other truck. And then by the end of the month, we're in September. Yeah, we're in October. So by November 1st, if all goes as well with these 2 drivers, and Oklahoma seems like the best place to send more drivers. Although they need 30 drivers, there's 21 there now. And they're still looking for additional 12 more just as backup. So I'm sending my 2 drivers there, and hopefully by the 31st of October, I can either put 2 more trucks out there just so you guys can make some money. Um, I'm already cleared. I'm waiting for owner up. Don't want any company. Don't want to go to any company. I understand, man. Now here's the thing about that. You're cleared already, but see the company driver, one of my drivers applied as a company driver at first by mistake and didn't know I was supposed to send him that email with the form to fill out because it's a completely different form. He applied at the company and he got offered 19%. 19% and $50 per DM. I don't know how you gonna make no money from that. Let's see. October, I'll say about the end of October, which is about 2 weeks after. Then I can see how business is going with those two guys because I was gonna put them on pneumatic because it's a little more money, but the sandbox is like in and out. When I was doing the sandbox, I made 2 grand in a day, and you can make more than that. Sandbox is consistent. These companies out here, well, these well sites out here seems to love these sandbox, and the reason too about that, your blower or your hose could break. Sand blowing everywhere, you losing well, the well site's losing money. They need that sand for a whole silo to be filled up within 50 minutes, 50 to 55 minutes. It takes a pneumatic trailer about an hour, 2 hours to blow off that sand. Plus, you got to park these people. So they offered him 19 cents. So say his truck grossed $5,000, multiply that by 0.19. That's $950 him as a company driver. So per DM, so $50 times 7, 350. You're gonna add the 950 on top of that. So he makes $1,300 for that week, and he's a company driver. So deduct about 450 for taxes. He's walking home with $850 as a company driver. Compared to what I offered, I say, all right, let's do those same numbers that the company gave you. So the truck made 5,000, which is highly that's got to be like a slow week for you to make $5,000. You're gonna get 30%. That's 1,500 bucks already right there. Straight to your bank account, straight 1099. So instead of doing that pneumatic, and I say, hey, let me send you to Oklahoma where you can gross 10 grand and you're getting paid off the top. Not after fuel, not after no payments, not after none of that. You're getting straight right off the top. So I say, all right. I call up my recruiter and say, hey, so give me some numbers on one of these guys' paycheck that's out there as a company. He's like, well, their truck is grossing 12K, 12K a week. Company drivers that's making 19%. So now I'll give him 30% of that, 0.30. He just took home 3,600 straight off the top. Easy as that. So while he's making that much, company driver is not going to do that. All this sunlight. There we go. I'll be leaving in a few minutes anyway. Somebody drop some comments. All right, let me see. How many hours are people running in Sandbox? Brother, Sandbox is 24/7 consistently. Only time that thing stops is only when the well is down. And it's just for minor repairs. And even if you're sitting there for say like 8 hours, I think after 4 hours you get detention pay. After those 4 hours, so you get 4 hours sitting for free, and then 4 hours, well, you get detention pay from that. Let's see. I was driving for owner. I was the driver. I bought the truck from Georgia. The where is it? The transmission went out on the truck. I still have to I still have the fuel card in my wallet. Well, what the hell were you pulling to blow the transmission? And that should be at least on the warranty. That transmission should be on the warranty. Or did you buy it from an owner out? All right, you did say bought it from an owner out. All right, you bought the truck from the owner. Fuck. Well, try to contact that owner. See if the warranty is still on there. You can take it to the dealership or find out how much it Oh wow. Then if the truck was that bad from the get go, why'd you get it? I understand you needed the money, but you were driving it. You knew it was bad. You knew it was bad from the start. You shouldn't have bought it. I tell my drivers just drive, make your money. Once you save your money in about 3 to 6 months, you can walk around here with 40, 50K in your pocket. You go to these side shops, you do a little research on them. You bought that, you go buy that truck for like 20, 30,000, and you be on your way. Go make your money. Wow. So you were making the money then. You were making the money in order to buy that truck off him. But what you should have did, if you knew that truck was crap, you knew that truck was crap. What you should have did was just save more money and just either go to a dealership, or at least you guarantee that they fix that sucker real good, and just buy a truck. But were you making money? The question is, were you making money at 1845? That's the question right now. Wow. So wait, you just got out of orientation. You didn't get to run, but you bought the truck. Is that what you're saying? So where are you now? Are you at 1845 or you left? That shit bust me in my nose. I still feel it right now. Plan was to run my friend truck at 1845. That just sounds kind of fishy. So you're cleared. Mm, you're in Georgia. I got a truck I need to pick up in Georgia. Well, how about this? Since you're already cleared with 1845, I can call my recruiter Corey, have him pull your file because you just got out of orientation last week, but I don't know if you sign on with another owner up, what's gonna happen. I'll have to see. I'll give him a call today and find out. You're gonna have to email me your or drop it in the box. You're gonna have to send me your email address, first and last name, and your contact number. So I mean, you're the one that texts me. You're the one with the family member that passed away. No, had a stroke. Sorry about that. Okay. All right. So you already have my number. Just text me your first and last name, and I can try to have him pull you up. Because if I need to pull another truck from Georgia, my apologies, man. If I got to pull another truck out of Georgia, wait, are you Brandon? What was it? Are you Brandon Brown? No, no, that's not you. Because Brandon is also in Georgia. I have my friends that's leaving from their other company as well, from their 25% that they're asking me as well if I can get a truck for them. Just text me your first and last name, and I'll have Corey pull you up. All right, Mackenzie. Mm, yeah, Mackenzie. Mackenzie, right? All right. So just text me your first and last name, and then I'll have Corey pull you up and see what I can do with you. If you want to go do the sandbox as well in in Oklahoma and make some money from that, saves. You might as well that truck that you if you had that truck and you bought it from him, I'll just say put it down somewhere, run for a few, save you some money to fix that transmission and anything else you have for a little repair. When you get your truck fixed, then you just hop off from being working as a owner up, then you just lease your truck on, and then you just start running from that. Because if you're gonna do pneumatic later on, at least you save up that 8,500 that you can pay for a blower to get it installed. If a blower is installed, then you're good. Then all you have to worry about is just that transmission and getting it fixed. There is a guy, I can text you his information. call him and leave him a voice message because he also works with the company I use as a mechanic. I should have been gone already. Take care of this windshield. What was that? Never had any interest buying that truck. Well, like I say, Stephanie, you're already cleared. You went through orientation. It should take 30 days for it to boot you out the system. So I'll give Corey a call. Since you're cleared already, I don't know how long it's gonna take the other guy to go park his truck in Utah, hop on the plane, come back to Texas. So if you're already cleared, and I go pick up this truck today, I can tell Corey, but you're gonna have to fill out the paperwork all over again under me. Just text me your information, because it seems like you're ready to go right now. And then you can just get down here to Texas, pick up the truck out of Midland, probably head to Kermit if they got the stickers and all that stuff. I'll see if they got it here at the yard, but you might need to go to Weatherford where you did orientation for them to inspect the truck and walk around and do all that stuff. Plus, I need to take it to get a scale ticket so they see how much it weighs as a bobtail. Once we're done, I'll give you a call. First, I gotta call Corey and ask him some questions about that as well. If I go pick up this truck today, I need to see if I can talk to Corey to see if you can use that truck once you fill out the other paperwork and go back over to another new owner op. Can y'all hear me just fine? Because I don't know if it's coming off the headset. Matter of fact, let me turn that off. Any other questions? Since Mackenzie's clear, but that's weird. Transmission went out. That's why I don't like buying fucked up trucks. I'd rather buy something that's durable. So the person can make their money and have to worry about breakdowns. Oh, breakfast done. I'll save those butter. So my primary tank is losing massive air now. Not sure if it was coming out of this. All right, just send me the info, and I'll call up Corey as soon as we get off this live. I'll talk to him and hear what he say about that, because I don't know if you're still attached to that other owner. Because he is gonna say, how fast can I get that truck, or how fast you can get over here. And to buy a last minute plane ticket, that's gonna be like $600 for a last minute one-way trip. And if you drive your car, you're gonna have to park it up outside of Midland Yard, and it's too much driving for you to be doing, going back and forth. It's too much driving to do back and forth to from Midland to Georgia. I fly, so, and I fly all the way to Michigan. I'm gonna do some pre-trip real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, go back to this money. All right, so I gotta call him, and then I still gotta send some information over to the payroll people with the new staffs. 1845 is gonna send me all the loads info that you guys did. Then I'll email that copy from what they send me to you guys, and it's all good from there. Now I think they hold your first 2 paycheck, and if you guys need direct deposit, I'll need a voided blank check, and then I'll have you guys call the payroll service and give them your info. Well, you can either snap a photo or email it to me, so I can email it to the payroll so you guys can get direct deposit. I said it to the other guy as well. He was like, it's too good to be true. He loves OTR so much. He's like, ain't no way in hell. He sounded like me when I first started. Ain't no way you making more than $2 grand, and you a company driver or you drive for somebody. Yeah, sounds just like me. It took 1 year, a whole year, before I actually decided to come out here. A whole year I wasted, and within 2-3 months I was able to build a fleet. Within 2-3 months. $2,400 both ways. Huh. It's too much driving, man. That's OTR life. The time that you spent driving, going home, you just spend $300 on a plane ticket, man, and just fly home. Then if you have somebody pick you up from the airport, that's good. A family member or somebody that can pick you up from the airport. But when I fly home, I don't have anybody that pick me up. I either catch an Uber or something. So what I do, I have a little link with a guy that also drives for Uber. So every time I go home, I just pick up the phone, call him, say, hey, I'll be heading home at this time, pick me up at the airport. So that's his little money under the table, I guess. I ain't say that, but stuff like that you can just deal with. At the same time, he say he's looking about his CDL. Now that I talked to him about it, I tell him, go get your CDL, man. Go do 1 year somewhere, OTR or something, and come hit me up. The oil field ain't going nowhere. Out of goddamn where. At 2,400 miles, man. Burning yourself out with all that driving. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. I'm gonna put myself on duty, do some pre-trip, do a quick walk around. I basically just fill up the air. I say, where do you fly out from when you're in Midland, Odessa? I fly out from Midland. It's the only airport right there in Midland, and the yard is about 14 miles from the airport. There's a truck stop like right around the corner from the airport in Midland. I think it's Midland Air and Space Center, or whatever they call it there. And there's I believe it's a Pilot right around the corner from the airport, and it's like a mile down the road. So you can either park the truck up there and just catch your Uber 1 mile to the airport, or sometimes the yard is full. They say don't park at the yard, but you can either park it at the truck stop and just catch Uber 1 mile around the corner and just head to the airport. And then when you're coming back, now I also got the truck with the off and on switch on the side. My truck doesn't have it, so I have to just disconnect the battery from my truck instead of asking for people for jump and or calling roadside over here and they charge you 50-60 bucks just to walk over here or drive over here with their car and to charge the truck up for a bit so it can crank. So I made sure that anything that I purchase has that on and off switch with the power. So fly from Midland. If you guys are coming, you guys can fly out of Midland Airport and just park your truck right around the corner at the truck stop. It's no problem. To me, I just don't trust my truck parking out there and getting hit or scratched. I had 3 to 4 people in here. Thank you for that like. 2, thank you. And let y'all know, just turned, what did I turn? Just turned 32 on September 19th. So I need to get a hold of Justin too. Get a hold of chasing Andrew Jackson. I think he quit his job. Deciding either to come over where I'm at. Thank you, 3 people in here. Thank you for the likes. Andrew's supposed to be coming over as well. Not sure if he's coming here or going to Cisco, but for Cisco you need probably like 6 months or so experience. And I do believe another driver that I speak with on a regular basis is also leaving from my company, going there. I heard that African Mamba is over there, but if you know where African Mamba is, you guys will know where the other driver is going. I'm not gonna leak his info yet because maybe he don't want it be known, or maybe he wants it to be known. But I'll keep a close link with him. He does ask me how's the fleet and stuff going. And the thing is about it too is more of like the drivers need to get approved first. If the drivers ain't approved, then I can't just say, all right, I have the truck, but you're not approved. Then what am I gonna do with the truck? So that's just that. All right, I've been here 45 minutes now. I say I needed to get the ball rolling. Alrighty, y'all. So I'm gonna give Recruiter there a chat real quick. Let me erase this because now it's giving me 4.5. So let's erase the trip info. All right, let me show you guys. All right, see where it says average 20.6 miles to the gallon. I idled I'll say 6 minutes 27 seconds. No, I don't want to erase it yet. And then driving, it averaged me from sitting here 5.4 miles to the gallon. So that's where I basically just erase all that, and then it resets everything, and then it gives you the basic rundown on how much fuel you'll be burning again. So I'm gonna ask a question. You're with 1845? Yes, I'm with 1845. There's one hat right there for the worker over here. Big ass teddy bear sitting over there. And my own personal hat. Now, how I found this hat was when I went in the dumpster and somebody actually threw away their, I guess either they quit or they were pissed off or something. They threw the helmet, the vest, the jumper. They threw all kinds of shit in that dumpster. It was just sitting right there, so I just grabbed it. I'm like, all right, thank you. The dust mask, all that stuff. You're looking for who to lease on with? Easy way to find out, man. Just like I say, just call the recruiters, ask them how much are their percentage. It depends on what you want to do. Do you want to do pneumatic or sandbox when you go lease onto somebody? It all depends on that. For me, all I did was just went on Craigslist and I just started making phone calls. I did Transwood, 1845, a few other carriers. You want to do pneumatic? As long as they're paying you more than 70%, then you should be fine. Just make sure it's over 70% or higher for pneumatic is what I'll look for. If you have your own truck with the blower, then you look for 70 to 75%. And those are like mega carriers, where not mega carriers, but people that charge expensive shit for their sand. See, what I did, I called them, found out, all right, so if I get a blower installed, how much is that? They tell me 71%, some tell me 69%, some tell me 70%, some tell me 72%, blah, blah. Some wanted 2.5 years, some wanted 3 years, some wanted 5 years. I'm like, all right, cool. So you just go where you can fit in. Some want 2 years experience, minimum 6 months to a year doing pneumatic, and that's where it just kind of balance. I'm wondering if, I think it's this stuff that they install over here for the blower. It's leaking out the air right there. But if you don't have the blower, I'll just tell you, just run some sandbox. Sandbox, you make damn good money. You're in and out that place in like 5 to 10 minutes or less. Because when you're in line, you just take off all 4 the pins that's holding the box down. Open those four hooks. You driving it. You don't even got to put on no gear. You ain't got to put on a goddamn thing. You just driving there with your truck. When you're outside in the line, because there's gonna be a line going, you're gonna have 2 trucks going in, and when one come out, then another one goes in, and it just goes around and around in a circle. So Once you're out there in the line, all you got to do, open up those 4 hatches, drive in there, follow where they tell you to make that turn, park in that line. A big ass forklift is gonna lift the box up off you, put it somewhere on the side, and then get an empty box and put it right back on your back. There's gonna be 2 guys that's out there. One that's gonna be telling you where to turn left or right, and then there's another one that's gonna be behind you when you're backing up. They're gonna be the ones opening up the hatches and closing it for you. All you gotta do when you drive back outside, just make sure that those hatches are locked back in place properly, and then you just take off to go get your next load. It's that easy. Once you're sitting there in line, you just call dispatch and say, hey, I'm in line, I'm next in line, so send me another load. They'll say, all right, here we go, where you running from, what's your truck number. They'll send it to you. Boom, there you go, you're in and out. So as soon as you get that load, and you can ask the coordinator, hey, where are you guys ordering sand from? The coordinator will probably tell you, like, head 5 miles down the road right there to Kermit, head 20 miles out there to the Monahans, and pick up 100 mesh. You just go out there, you already know the box can hold 42,000 pounds, so they're gonna load you with only 40,000 pounds. Just get loaded, head straight back 5, 10 miles, 20 miles down the road, offload the sand, and you just got paid right there. Boom. Easy as that. It's easy money. Easy money. Better than OTR doing those, what, 3,000-4,000 mile a week, killing yourself. You stuck in traffic. You start doing this, you're gonna love this rather than doing that OTR stuff. Now when you're done with this, well, when I'm done with this, what I'm gonna do, I'll probably just, because I'm in the motherload of cars in Michigan, and there's dealerships all over goddamn Michigan hiring, need drivers. I go there and just go run those cars. That's just, and I'm bringing my own truck. Oh man, that's just easy money right there again. This industry is nothing but this money cycle. There's money everywhere. You just go and buy you one of those little car hauling trailer things for like $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, and you just start off again, take off. Easy money, man. Easy money. Any other question before I get off here? I need to go get this glass fixed, swing by the dealership, drop the truck off at the yard, go buy some stuff for it, install it. And I would recommend as well, while you guys are going to be driving, start investing in some chains, some 20-foot chain, some little tools, socket sets. Don't buy anything out of the truck stop. Go to Love's, not Love's. Don't buy anything out the truck stop. Go to Walmart. Go get you some hoses. Let me show you guys. Why does it look so close up? Zoom out. Install, get you some of these wheel chucks. Get some chains in case if your tire is low, you can just hook it up to the back on your red airline. Hook it up to your red airline, and it can go all the way to the back of the trailer, and you just blow air to whatever you need to blow. Get you some zip ties. Get you a mallet. Get you one of these, and get you a few of these as well. These work wonders when anytime if something should happen, you got any small space that you need to knock out, you got your mallet. And this is also a little kit with band-aids and stuff like that, in case if somebody is hurt on the road or something. I can try to give first aid to whoever. buy you some. Well, you guys, if you guys are gonna run sandbox, you guys won't need it. But buy the smaller ones, not these big ones. I don't know why I bought a whole case of them, but all you need is these small ones in case if your hose is busted. Here's a grease gun that I got from Walmart. I think it cost me like 30 bucks. When I need to just add a little grease in my tires and stuff. Not really my tires, but in my little nipples on the truck. Get some of these little rubber seals and some Velcros. So as y'all see, I stock up on all this stuff. So, and some WD-40. Back there I have 2 cans of spray, and I got red one, and that's starter fluid. Reason why I got starter fluid is because if I should have a blowout, I can easily take off my own tire, get a 2x4 and drive over it, take off that tire, and that same iron that I show you, I can pop my tires off. I'm gonna take off all 8 of these tires, and I'm gonna save 2 of them. I'm gonna put 2 up there, and in case if I have a blowout, I can change my own tire. Now the starter fluid is what I'm gonna spray around here and then light it, and it's gonna inflate the tire back up so it can pop into place. Easy as that. You won't be stuck on the roadside for hours. They steal fire extinguishers as well, so that's why I spray mine green, so you can't get rid of that green spray. You're gonna need to invest into some straps just in case, because DOT don't want to see those little rubber seal things going across. So I also spray my hoses, so even if they try to steal them, you'll see it. Now once they see stuff is marked like that, you already know they'll stay away from your stuff. People got sticky hands around here. Very sticky fingers. Also, with the blower, my blower never gave me any problems. I also sprayed a cap, just because people lose caps a lot around here, and you don't want no water or anything going down. You don't want no water going into that blower. So far mine hasn't given me any problems, and I hope it would never will, but I know it's coming one day. I hope it's no time soon. Thanks for the info, just discovered your channel. All right, it's awesome, man. Glad to help out. All right, any more questions before I leave? Anything come across y'all mind? From y'all know about pay rate, companies to go to, not really sure, just got a call. I've been too busy minding my own business to be worrying about other people. So that's about it. That's all I can tell you to invest in. But as you're going, because you're gonna need some change, trust me. You're gonna need change, because when you see people stuck out there on the side of the road in that dirt, or you might be driving, coming out of the lease roads, and you decide to pull to the side for a few seconds, that truck starts sinking. The tire will just start spinning out, and you can't go nowhere. The other guy might offer help to you, but he ain't got no chain, and you ain't got no chain, so he's just gonna leave you. Simple stuff to fix on your own, you can fix it on your own, and you'll be on your way, rather than sitting. I see a guy parked on the side of the road, 4 ways on, when I'm coming from Titan, from the well. He took the long way on the back road, and he decided to stop on the side of the road. His tire went flat, and he got stuck from spinning his tire so much. Tire just went down low. I'm like, need some help? He's like, yeah. What you need? Well, one of your tires is flat, and you're stuck in the dirt. Now, what will possess him to stop right there instead of just pulling on the pavement? I don't know. You got some chains? Nah, I ain't got no chains. You got anything to inflate your tire? Nah, I ain't got nothing to inflate my tire. So I'm like, bro, what do you have? You ain't got nothing? You ain't got. So if you get stuck here, you're gonna have to call a tow truck to come pull you out. So if I didn't stop, he would just sit there, just. So I'm like, all right, I got some chain. I'll hook it up to the trailer, pull him out. I'm like, all right, your tire is hella low, man. You got all four on one side low. I don't know how that happened, but here's the hose. Put it on the back of your trailer. I mean, on the back of your tractor. Lock it in. Pump the air in your tires. When you get back to the well side, just hand me my hose. Came back. He saw me. Actually, when I'm coming back, he was still sitting there. So, you know how to operate it? He's like, man, I don't know how to operate it. He didn't push in his red airline. I'm like, man, do I need to break down everything to you? When you hook up your red airline with the hose, you gotta push in your red airline right here. You gotta push in that red airline. When you push that red airline in, that supplies air to that hose. This dude just had the damn thing on the hose, on the tire all that time, and all the air just went out the tire. I'm like, man, you gotta push in the red airline to supply air to the tank so you can use it. You think it's like you just connect the air and just. Yeah, the truck I have in Midland will be going to Oklahoma for a sandbox, because it's more money for you guys out there to get compared to what I'll put on a blower, and you'll be just running 20-30 miles with me or wherever they send you, going back and forth doing that sand, where you probably be doing 12, no, I won't say 12, I'll say 14 to 17 loads a week, compared to you can do 14, sorry, it's telling me my phone need to be charged, where you can do 14 to like 25 loads in sandbox for the week. And my truck will gross anywhere from 8,000 max that I've already grossed, because I'm truck only. If I had a truck and blower, I'd probably gross like 10 to 12,000. So from the 8,000, I'll probably spend like $1,200 in fuel, and then for insurance, all their deductions and stuff. From all their deductions and stuff, I'll probably walk away with like 6,000. So let's see. If y'all are running it like me, doing the 8,000 a week in pneumatic, 0.30, you guys are only making 2,400 a week. If the truck grows 8,000 and you're getting right off that top, so you'd be taking home that 2,400 a week from that. But if I send you guys to Oklahoma, where you're only doing sandbox, and that truck, like I say, will make 12,000, and you're getting the 30% of that, you take home 3,600 for that week. And those loads are consistent, only just 6 miles down the road, like dispatcher said. And they're looking for additional 12 more drivers for backup, because apparently the guys are running out of hours from running so much that they're grossing that much money. Now when you look at it, you be like, 30 drivers, so how in the world am I going to make money with 30 drivers? See, how they have it,
you have your hours. Remember, you have your hours running right there. You're gonna need fuel. You're gonna be doing on duty time, either at shippers or wherever. I don't know. When your clock runs out, say they put only 15 guys to run in the day, and then they started their day from 8 o'clock. They're gonna call you guys now at 12 o'clock in the afternoon to start running with the other 15 guys. So 15 in the day, 15 in the afternoon. So the 15 in the day is gonna run out by 6, 7 o'clock, or probably depending on how much you run. You might get tired. You might need to pull over to the side and take a quick 2 hour nap, because that thing is gonna have you moving. I tell you, it's gonna have you moving. All right. When I did it for a week, that thing had me burnt the fuck out. Sorry for cursing, but that shit had me burnt out. I was burned out doing that. I was like, man, I don't get no break, no rest. I'm running all goddamn day. But after doing all those loads, and I add up those loads, it totaled me up to like 2 grand for the day. I was about to say, man, bump this goddamn pneumatic shit. I'll do some sandbox. But whenever my well is down and they say, hey, this well might be down for about 24 hours, I go do some sandbox, and then I just hop back over and do the pneumatic. Easy money, man. Easy money. Any more question? All right, it's only just two of you guys now, so we can call that a day. I spent about an hour when I was supposed to be only spending like 15-30 minutes with you guys, giving you guys a breakdown. Also, when you get a truck, try to make sure you buy some carpets, or go to Walmart, buy those little nice fluffy carpets. So when you take your shoes off, don't go in the back with your clothes on from all that sand and stuff that's gonna be on you, because you don't want sand in the bed and stuff or back there. So I just keep my curtain slid right there. When I start driving, I just pull it straight across, so no dust or nothing go back there. I mean, it's still gonna get some dust, but not to that bad. Brandon is somebody that I haven't heard from in a while. I'm not sure what happened to him. Maybe he got called to a different company, or he changed his mind. But I wish you at least would have gave me a heads up to say, hey, I'm not interested anymore, or something. Because when he got approved, then the recruiter called me and say, hey, Brandon is cleared. I can't get a hold of him. Can you get a hold of him? Can't get a hold of him either. And I was in Georgia looking at the automatic for him. And the automatic is sitting there because he never did any reply. All right. That's it, guys. No more questions, so I'll just call it a day with that. And then I gotta get, like I said, a CB radio installed in it as well. So I gotta get all that stuff installed and ready to go for y'all. Yeah, the automatic is in Georgia. Automatic is in Georgia, and I have a truck that's sitting here in Odessa that I got. The dealership guy is gonna pick me up from the yard, and it's about 5-10 miles from the dealership to the yard anyway. So he's gonna pick me up once I drop my truck off. I says give him a call, and then he'll come pick me up. We go over there, fill out the paperwork, sign it, whatever that needs to be done, and drive the truck back to the yard. I gotta go pick up CB, antenna, parts, wires, refrigerator, microwave, inverter, install all that stuff in that same day. So and some power cords, 8 plug power cord, and or 4 to 6 power plug, and extension cord, so you guys can use that for like the microwave. I got a toaster oven that I use back here. I used to like cook on those little buttermilk biscuits, that flaky biscuits from Walmart, or do those triple cheese pizza roll, stuff like that. I'll say West Texas, man. South Texas ain't got nothing. If you guys follow Jay Rich, she's in South Texas, and she's planning on making some money moves as well. I tried to share little giblets that I can with her, so she can at least try to get another truck on a sandbox to make some money. I believe she has her name, and I think she's trying to get her own authority, but you don't need your own authority to start up a small company. All you need to do is just lease it on. Alright, so if you're in Georgia, then I'll just I'll call up that my guy that I have out there. But I still got to go out there anyway to do a walk around, make sure everything is all good with it, and then we can meet up, and I can send you on it. But like I say, text me your name, first and last name, so I can call them up, because I don't want to call him right now, and I don't have any name or anything to give to him. So text me your name, first and last name, so he can pull you up. I can find out where you stand, and then I'll give you a call back as soon as I'm done talking with him, see what I can do about it. Because that truck is already out there in Georgia, sitting there waiting as well, and this one is sitting by the yard. I just need to install the stuff to it. Okay. Well, it's time to hit the road. I think I sat here long enough. I mean, I am kind of tired, but not really tired. It's just you never get old of making money. It's just here's the thing too about it. The earlier you start your day, this is when the guys wake up in the morning that complain and say, oh, I don't run at night times because it could be I can't see at night, or I hate driving at night time, or I get sleepy once it gets at 2-3 o'clock in the morning because my body's so used to sleeping at night. Those are the kind of guys that's up now, and the shippers and the receivers are packed. Best time for me to start is like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, when I know their clock is almost done and everybody's getting off the road, everybody's leaving from school, everybody's going home. I'm at the shipper, and then picking up my load, and I'm heading straight to the well site, offloading just like that. And then I'm up running all night. You up running all night, when you go to these shippers, there is nobody in line. You just pull straight in, check in, and go straight onto that silo, get the load up under it, haul ass back to the well site. And I go 65-70 miles an hour. So, and the speed limits out here is like 75 or 85 miles an hour on most of these roads, and my truck ain't going over 70s. It might hit 72, 73, but when I see that, I drop it back down to like 70 miles an hour. Set my cruise control and just let it ride. Alright, so pre-trip, head to the glass place, finish from the glass place, head back over, do a DOT inspection, get the DOT inspection done, head to the dealership. Well, head to the yard, park up, call the guy at the dealership, get that truck. I need to get, well, all I need for that truck, yeah, I still need that stuff installed for a truck. Well, since he's not going to be ready until the 22nd, I can let that sit there when I get back on the 20th. Then I can install all that stuff by the 21st so he can pick it up once he flies in and then head to the yard, head to the terminal that night. So when I fly back in on the 20th, I need to have all that stuff installed for him, good to go for Sunday on the 21st. So he'll be in orientation by the 22nd. Once he's in orientation by the 22nd, then he's gonna park it up at the yard, and then orientation should be finished by Thursday. It always ends every Thursday, so everything is already good to go for him and ready for him to move off. And then 2 weeks prior from that, so Friday the 26th, the 2nd, so probably his first paycheck is gonna be on the 9th, because they hold 2 weeks of pay. They hold 2 weeks of pay, so it gives you enough time to get all their paperwork and stuff together. And then whatever you make 2 weeks ago is what you get your first check, and then your following week, then you get the previous check, and so forth and so forth and so forth. There's a lady driving that truck with her tandems all the way to the front, which is horrible, because now when you're making turns, you have that trailer swing way back there. So that's it. I don't see any more questions. That's it, guys. Say peace out, or catch you guys next time. Drop it now before I end it. To say peace or take it easy, so I know both of y'all. Where's Kun Young? I need to find out what's up with Kun Young. I believe he's getting trucks as well. Everything is ready to run. All I need to do is just stop at Love's, which I'm here now. Just install the CB. Install the CB and go to Walmart, which is down the road. Put a refrigerator and a microwave in there for you guys. Yeah, the one in Georgia is also ready to run. But like I say, if you're gonna pick it up from Georgia, you're gonna have to bring it to the yard so I can install the CB, the refrigerator, the radio, and the power inverter in it. Also, I'll be putting 2 cards in there as well, 2 account cards. So for those accounts, in case if you guys needed to purchase anything for the truck, or if there's repair needs to be done on the truck, I'll open up that card, which is linked directly to the account, so you guys can purchase anything for the truck, or if a tire blows out, you can hand them that business card for any purchases that they need to make for that card. And then you guys save that receipt, email it to me, or send it to me as a text, and then I'll email it off to payroll so they can put it on file. Alright, I see no thumbs up, so that means you're good to go. Brent, any more questions? You're good to go? I need to get to rolling. I need to get all this stuff done. Alright, everything is ready and good to go, man. There is also Shape World. She says owner ops also burnt her, so she's scared of driving for owner ops. So she's just trying to I think she's either going to try to work as a company, which is pathetic, but I wouldn't recommend it. Alright, so good to answer you guys' questions. At least it was only 4, now down to 2. But at least I reached out to 4 guys to actually give you guys some basic information. on what's going on and how the money is. Let me plug this up. It says battery was low. So I'm gonna leave this up probably for today. Rolling over. Another video is gonna be dropping pretty soon once it's finished uploading through YouTube. That's weird. Felt like my clutch was kind of loose there. All right, guys. Thank you, man. I'll drive safe as best as I can. All right, take it easy. Remember, send me that info so I can call him up and I can ask him what's the deal, and then see if you can just get that truck that's out there in Georgia, and then I can find out about the other one. If you're ready, already good to go, so he can just send you straight out there. All right, take it easy, man.